So, what are some of those skills that you can use to work from home? Working from home is the new normal. It's something that is admirable. Most people want to work from home. Most people are looking for opportunities to work from home, but there are certain skills that you have to learn for you to be able to work from home. So today I'm going to look at what skills can you learn as soon as possible. You can learn them for free online, or you can get paid versions online, and then you can look for a job that would allow you to work from home, or you can open your business that would then allow you to work from home. A lot of people want that freedom to work from the comfort of their own home. So as usual here at Ken's Money Matters, we talk about the money mindset, how to make that money, how to enjoy that money, how to manage that money, how to invest that money, and how to assure yourself of a lifetime of income. Basically, financial freedom. So if you're going for financial freedom, you need cash flow. If you need cash flow, you need a skill. I've always been saying nowadays, it doesn't matter what you're going to school to do. What matters is what can you do? What hard skills do you have? And a lot of people are now focusing on hiring people who can do something for them, hiring people with hard skills, hiring people with real skills. It's not about theory anymore. It's about, hey, what can you do? If I come to you and I ask you, what can you do? You need to exactly and specifically tell me what you can do. And some of these skills we're going to discuss today are the skills you can learn so that you're in a position to leverage those skills and make money and then invest that money and go for financial freedom. Number one is virtual assistant. I love this because I've done this before. I have been an executive assistant when I was in Finland, and it's something I could do even remotely. I didn't do it remotely at the time because there was no such thing as remote working as such. A lot of the things that I did, I could do them to anyone across the globe. I could do them from any part of the world. I was basically a free person. I would have, if there was such a thing as remote working, because there was nothing that actually required me to be present. So as a virtual assistant, which has become very common now, there are so many people are now training people to be virtual assistants online. You can pay a fee for it, or you can basically learn to be a virtual assistant yourself. There are many free courses online that you can find that would help you start practicing or start leveraging this particular skill to make money. And it doesn't take you long. Again, we're not going for skills that will take you ages to learn. As a virtual assistant, probably you want some certificates, as a secretary or whatever it is, or if you have a passion for just admin stuff, or you're good at just organizing stuff, you're an organizer, then this is something that you would actually do and enjoy. So virtual assistant is something you can learn for free online, and you can get jobs online and do them from whichever part of the world. So you can be lying in a beach in Bora Bora or Mallorca and just doing your work and enjoying the sun and enjoying the beach. That's the dream, right? That's what people want. Number two is something that a lot of my clients do, and it's a very good skill to have. That is computer programming or software development. This one requires coding, mainly coding. So if you learn programming languages, computer programming is a good thing for you, and it's something that you can do from whichever part of the world. I have so many clients right now who actually live in Kenya, but they work for companies that are based outside Kenya, and sometimes they're even paid in foreign currencies. But of course, you have to learn coding, you have to know these programming languages, you must have these skills. So computer programming is a good skill that you can learn online, and there's so many courses you can learn computer programming. Some of them are for free. You can learn, you can start looking for opportunities across the globe, and we'll always find them. Like when I came to Europe, for example, I realized that a lot of kids learn these programming languages quite early. While we are busy playing and doing all fun stuff as children, and being taken to church and being dragged into things that we don't really care about as children, people are busy learning serious stuff out here. People are busy learning how to code. People are learning programming languages, and then you want to compete with them when you are 30. It becomes very difficult. Someone has been doing the same thing since they were 12 years old. I have a friend here in the UK who's been doing SQL since he was 12. Now, how am I going to compete if I started doing SQL 2 years ago? It's going to be a very difficult thing, because if they write that they have an experience of 12 years and you have 2 years, obviously the pay is going to be different. So if you look at it in that sense, it means the earlier you begin, the better for you. These are things we need to teach our children. Those with children, let them do whatever they want to do. Don't drag them into some churches and some congregations they don't care about. Let them learn stuff that they should be more interested in, and things that could actually help them scale their lives in the competitive world. Then we have podcast. Podcast is something that's easy to learn. As a podcast, basically, you talk on particular topics of your interest, and then you put them online as audios. You invite people to talk about those things, you put them online, people listen to them, and then with time you generate traffic in whatever it is you're posting them. You generate traffic, and with traffic comes advertisement. This is the new radio. Podcast is the new radio. Like when I'm going somewhere, times I'm driving for a long distance, I'm listening to podcasts on real estate, on investing, on money, wealth building, and stuff like that. These are people who just started talking about things that they love. They enjoy talking about them, they put them somewhere, they load them into Spotify, for example, and people listening to them across the board. And you know what? They make their money. So podcasting is a very good place you can start. And right now, if you compare YouTube and podcasting still has very few people. I think there are only 2.5 million podcasts, while there are over 25 million YouTube channels. So where is there competition? There's lots of competition on YouTube, but less competition on podcast. It won't stay like that, so find your podcast and start today. Then we have web design. If you're someone who can design landing pages, right now there's an organization that I'm part of. We are looking for someone who can design our landing page and stuff like that. That would be a job that you do. When I was making my website, of course, I spoke to someone who did the job for me, and he did it from wherever he is. He learned the skill online probably. I don't think he actually went to school to study this. He just learned the skill on the side, and now he's making money doing it. If I'm to recommend anyone for anything to do with web design, I'm going to recommend this person because I know them, I trust them, I understand what they can do and the value that they can provide with regards to web design. And this is something you can learn and do from whichever part of the world you want. Then one that you could actually start doing right now is video editing. I've learned video editing myself. There are so many softwares online that you can use to learn video editing. And so many people require these services. So someone like me, I produce videos every single week. I produce 2 videos or 3 videos every single week. If I had someone who can be editing the videos for me in a nice way, then they post those videos. I don't have to do anything. I only need to shoot the video. They do the editing, they do the other posting and the other stuff. And that would really, really help me save my time, because one of the ways you want to build wealth is by delegating as much as you can while you focus on things that actually impact your wealth building process. So you don't want to be wasting time doing things that you could actually delegate to other people. And in the future, it's just going to get better and better because social media is becoming the new norm. So everyone is doing videos. If you're not in this industry, you're not doing anything. So if you want to start a business, if you want to do anything, you have to get into social media because that's where people are. And what do they need? Video editors. And where can you learn it? For free online. And where can you provide your services? Free when you're sitting anywhere in the world, at a beach, in your house, any place you want to imagine. You can do video editing, submit it, and do everything that you are required to do without ever meeting the person doing the video. And then that ties in with e-commerce, which is something I've done before. E-commerce is basically selling stuff on eBay or on Amazon or whichever platform, Shopify and stuff like that. E-commerce is a good thing that you can learn for free. You can basically learn to be a seller online. All you need to do is get a platform, know how to advertise, know the right product, and you're good to go. You need to be consistent with it and make sure that you are responding to people, you are filling your orders, you are refunding if there's need to be. You have a clear chain. It can take some time to form at first, but e-commerce is a very good thing that you can do from whichever part of the world. And it will always help you in so many areas. You will know how to manage customers, you know how to choose the right products, you know how to advertise, you know how to edit videos because you probably will be using videos as advertisements. You would know how to develop a simple shop like I did. I did learn how to develop a simple Shopify shop without any prior knowledge. I've done e-commerce quite well and I know the nitty-gritties of e-commerce. It requires work. So especially if you have so many things going on, it may be a bit of work, but you can do it from anywhere. If you learn how to sell things on eBay, on Amazon, on Shopify, all these platforms, you are free. You can do it from anywhere and you can still make money. And then we have social media managers. Social media managers are very good niche too. A lot of people right now are on social media. If you're not on social media, there's nowhere else. If you're doing marketing, whatever product you have, whatever service you're providing, whatever it is you're doing, you want people. And you want to be visible. Visibility is extremely important. And where do we get visibility? Social media. And who is going to be helping people get this visibility? Social media managers. So if you can be a good social media manager, you can do it to many people, same time, different parts of the world, and you don't have to be located in any particular place. Social media manager, you can learn this. You can actually just know this out of you just being on social media, or you can actually go to school, get a certification as a social media manager. This would be a good way for you to actually start earning money from whichever part of the world you are. And remember, this is the new normal. This is where we are going to. This is the future. It's just going to get better and better. People are going to put their lives out there on social media, and they need managers. Their lives, their businesses, and this is how people are making their money. So they put their lives out there, they put their businesses out there, they put their services out there, like Ken's Money Matters coaching service. If I get someone who is doing good social media management, I don't have to do anything. I don't have to do any posting. Social media management is a good niche, a good skill to have. Then nowadays we have data. Data is a good field. Data is a growing field. Data science, data analysis, business analysis. These are fields that are still growing. Data engineering, data architecture. These are growing fields. Again, they will require you to have some programming language. They will require you to have some skills. These particular ones, you have to have some skills. Some will require computer science as a degree, some won't. Most of them won't care. As long as you have a good certificate that allows you to do lots of these things that are required in analysis, then you're good to go. And these are things you can always learn online. The data field is huge. If you can get into the data field, be it data analysis, be it data science, be it data engineering, data architects, please feel free to get in there, learn what you feel comfortable with, and start looking for opportunities. And you can work for any company in any part of the world. So data field is quite big, and it's something you might want to consider if you're looking for a skill that would allow you to work from any part of the world without the stress of commuting. So the final one, last but not least, is your passion. I always tell people, what do you enjoy doing? What makes you happy? I can make videos anytime. I can make a post on finances at any time. I can do coaching at any time. I can advise people at any time. I love it. But you need to find something that you enjoy doing that you don't really need money for as such, and that's when money will come. Don't be desperate when getting into these skills, because then after a few months, you drop out. You need to be passionate about something. So your passion can actually guide you into having a very good skill. Look at those things that you just enjoy doing, because I'm sure your passion doesn't require you to go somewhere all the time. But even if it does, you enjoy it. So it's something that you can find ways of leveraging it and using it to work remotely. So if you can use part of what you're doing currently, whatever you're doing already, to then achieve something extra that you can do remotely, then that's another skill that you could learn. A lot of people go outside to look for new things to do, while what they have is actually working quite well. They just need to modify it, create new branches within that same thing, and therefore they don't need to learn a completely new thing, and they can start making money as soon as possible. So it becomes a much faster process. If you can find something you're passionate about, or something that you are doing already, and make it better, or find a way of tuning it to work for you such that you can work from home, you can develop a skill out of it, or you can provide a product or a service from it, then you're good to go. Otherwise, I hope that's helpful. Please comment below. And remember, if you want some coaching, personalized coaching, whereby we go through your finances, we help you with your mindset, we help you with objectives and goals, we help you with financial health assessment, we help you with all investment options, we help you with consultation on any topic that you want financially speaking, reach out to Ken's Money Matters at any time, and we are here to help. Otherwise, like, share, and subscribe. See you next time.